snatch them out of the devil's kingdom. Oh, snatch them out of the devil's. And if they don't want it, don't fuss it. And if they refuse it, then dust your feet out the door and keep stepping until you find someone who trusts. The name of the Lord is where I'm hidden, and all I do is.
That's right. Come on. Lord, Jesus, we're changing. All right. To die for. So that's all it is for.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You already know what it is. I go by the name of Snatchas.
And I go by the name Mrs. Adiola.
Yeah. So we did the thing, didn't we?
We done did it. We did it.
We done did it.
We done did it. Ay.
Be coming down.
I think I look different right now.
Of course.
You know, on the last episode, you know, of Meet the Snatchers, I was sneaky. Like, oh yeah. And, you see, even right now, I don't get accent. It's not easy.
You don't accent sweet. Let me not say that.
I don't get accent, and it's a new season, it's a new day, it's a new beginning.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new dawn.
This is my husband. Hey!
You didn't feel the song?
Wait. Did you hear what I just said? I said, this is my husband. Hey! I'm still trying to get used to this, but seriously.
So we did it.
Wow, we did it. We really did it. But You know the funny irony? People actually thought we were already married. Some people actually thought we were already married.
What gave them that impression?
I actually saw a comment, you know, and someone said, oh, wow, oh, really? I actually thought you guys were already married.
Where? We weren't.
Yes.
Now we are.
Yes, we had to make it official.
Yeah, official.
So officially, once again, meet the Snatchas.
Meet the Snatchas.
Yes.
So I mean, we had to come to Nigeria for this.
Yes, no, we had to. You had to.
Okay. I had to come to Nigeria for it. Haven't been in Nigeria for about 10 years.
Yes,
now.
he hasn't been in Nigeria for.
The last time I was in Nigeria.
10 years
10
ago.
years ago. Yeah.
Wow, 10 years ago. Like seriously, I know you were looking forward to it because you wanted to come home.
Yes.
There was even a time you were supposed to come back for your reunion concert.
Yeah, that was last year.
And it was postponed.
Yeah.
So what was it like for you coming back to Nigeria?
It was hot.
After 10 years.
It was hot. It was very hot. No, I'm not gonna lie. It was so hot. And Nigeria has changed a lot.
I said it was. It's still hot because we're still in Nigeria.
It's still very
now.
hot.
Yes. This is the Meet the Snatchers live in Lagos.
Live in Lagos.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, Nigeria is
hot. Gone.
No, Nigeria is hot.
But I must give it to Nigerian people. They are resilient.
Nigerian people.
Our Nigerians were resilient, guys. I mean, I don't know how you people do it. but I mean, I think but it's good to be home. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
It's good to be here. I mean, it's good. Everything has changed. I'm like,
It's like everything changed.
I was looking around like a tourist. I was looking out the window and all of that, but it's good to be.
It's really good to be home.
See people again. People I haven't seen in years, and eons, and you know. It was good, and we visit places I haven't seen in a long time. We'll talk about that as we go on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, basically, you know, he came home because
You brought me back.
I brought him back. Hey.
Not only you.
Give me my accolades.
You collect it, have it, take it.
But honestly, it's actually an honor and privilege to be the one to bring back Snatcher of the Rooftop MCs back to Nigeria.
Thank you.
And of course, not just bringing him back home, but bringing him back home to get married.
Yeah, we did the thing.
We did the thing. Wait.
Eh?
Did a thing, okay. But wait, there was something about our wedding that we wanted to make very special. And that is why we're actually talking about this.
Yeah.
Because we decided to make this an episode on the Meet the Snatchas podcast because for us, this is going to be our second marriage.
Yeah.
And coming from different areas of life where most times when you've either gone through a divorce or you've lost a spouse and you want to, find love again or get married again, most times people tell you that you don't need to make noise. You people can just go to registry. Just do something quiet. You don't even need to make sure. You guys have done big wedding before. You don't need to celebrate like that again. You can just do it. Which I personally, or should I say, we both decided that no, we didn't believe that it's fair or right to tell people not to celebrate love once they found it again. Because to me, I feel like what are we being ashamed of, or what are people ashamed of to say, okay, because you did a big wedding the first time, okay, that wedding now didn't work out, or something happened, or your spouse passed on, that means the next time when you want to get married again, this time around, we don't need to make it big, just do something small.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it.
I think maybe that's the reason.
Yeah,
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
What if you make it big, then something happens again, so it's not like, so what's the fuss for all the bigness and,
Well, for us, we just believe that it's all about celebrating your love. And you can celebrate it anyhow you want to. Some people want it hush, and that is okay. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah.
We're not trying to say, don't do it hush or something. We're just saying don't be moved by what people say. Do what you want to do to celebrate your love. If you want to go big, go big. If you want to go small, go small. If you want to go somewhere halfway, go halfway.
But I didn't think we went big. Yeah. I didn't think we went small. I think we went intimate.
Yeah, that's just the word.
What
we just decided that we
went intimate.
Just our close friends and family. People that had been there with us, they're there for us, and we just wanted to have a beautiful celebration, an intimate celebration, and celebrate our love. Well, what we just wanted to say with this is that it's okay to celebrate that new love. It's okay to do that if that is what you want to do. At the end of the day, it's dependent on what the two of you want to do. And we sat down and asked ourselves, how do we want to celebrate our union? And we just wanted just to be with close friends and family. Yeah. And let us not lie, even though it was a small wedding,
oh Lord,
it took all my energy and everything because he was still in the UK.
I was in the UK.
And I had to do all the planning and preparation right here because, like they say in Yoruba, kekere wedding. In Yoruba, that it means
there's no kekere of wedding.
There's no kekere of wedding.
No.
There's no small wedding because the truth is things have changed. Prices of things have gone up, especially in Nigeria too. The rates, the things you normally book maybe at, let's say 500 Naira before, or should I say, if I want to say in dollars or something, maybe you want to, something you normally book before, maybe in $50 is now times two, $100 or more. So the truth is at the end of the day, the budget, even though we just wanted 100 guests, and that's just what we wanted. We even decided, we'd have the traditional wedding in my parents' house just to make it small and compact. And at the end of the day...
And even trying to keep it intimate, we still... Oh my God, we didn't send invites. Because I had people on the list and I was like, okay, but wait. I forgot to send invites.
The invite. See, maybe I should use this podcast to actually use the opportunity to apologize to
some of my dear friends
and family out there. Because the truth is... we actually forgot certain names and certain people, and it wasn't intentional. The truth is that
there were certain people that, for me, were intentional.
Yeah, some were intentional because I didn't
but certain people were like,
everybody, because at the end of the day, now we'll be talking about having. I remember my first wedding was about over 1,500 guests, and
wait, what?
Wait, and the truth is that...
Is it a combined service?
Literally, a lot of them were mogba-moya. Like we say in
Is it combined service?
No, mogba-moya means some people heard and just branched. They just came.
Oh, what's going on?
They were not even part of the invited guest list. But the truth is that this time around, we had to be very, very restrictive, in the sense that we just wanted something compact. And what we did to push ourselves to that level was we made sure that the hall we use really can't take beyond a certain number of people. So and then the venue also will charge you extra if you bring more people. Yeah, you will pay extra money per head. So the truth is that that actually made us to restrict. Why are we saying this? At the end of the day, it's all about planning. So when you want to put together that new that wedding, you have to plan. You have to plan
and be ready. Everything that possibly can go wrong possibly will go wrong.
Possibly will go wrong.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so it was all about the planning from the very beginning. And that's the first thing that needs to come to mind when you're planning your wedding. How do you want the wedding to look like? How many people do you want to be there? What venue, what location, what vendors are you using? You know, and all of that can work with your budget. Above all, what's your budget? That's the first thing. What's your budget? And that was the first thing we sat down to look at, and we're like, okay, we have a certain budget we want to work with. And that determined, okay, who are the vendors we're going to work with? What favors can we rustle up at the same time? And of course, let me use this opportunity to say a very big thank you, of course, to everyone who stepped in to support us.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Yeah.
Because it actually saved us on our budget.
Yeah.
For example,
some people are like, oh, okay, I'll sort out photography. Some are like, okay, what you need?
When he mentioned photography, a big thank you, of course, to Damel Photography.
Shout out to Damel.
Damel, you rock. You know,
he
supported our traditional wedding, and of course, Kelala, of course, in conjunction with Stephen Adebusoye, you know, supported our the white wedding with photography as well. Kelala Photography, say a very big thank you to you for that. And of course, concerning our outfits, we got discounts, we got support. Damola Cruz, of course, Alan Cruz, Bespoke.
He cruised me.
Yeah,
so I was just cruising.
Yes,
as you can see.
He did a great job, of course, with Snatchas suits and the groomsmen suits as well.
Yeah.
And for me, House of Mo Stitches. Wow, an amazing woman who I had never met. I didn't even know her. She actually saw the news of our engagement, and she reached out to me and said, Nikki Lauye, I love you. I love what you have done. I love your story. And please, I just want you to give me the honors to make one of your outfits for your wedding for free. She actually reached out to me to do that. And I'm sure you guys loved my outfit for my traditional wedding.
Oh, nice. It's always nice something.
She killed it. I had, of course, some of my ideas. And, of course, she brought her own ideas as well.
It was beautiful.
She put the ideas together and made me look so elegant. That dress. Thank you so much, also Mo. You are simply amazing. My dear sister Lara, thank you so much for making me look so beautiful for my traditional wedding. And of course, the white wedding too. Tiana.
Shout out to Tiana.
Toyi Lawani made me look like the princess that I am. Toyi Lawani went all out to make me look amazing. She's a dear sister and a friend who has been there for me all these years in my career. And she decided and said, I'm going to come up with a beautiful dress for you. And that's what she did for me. Toyi Lawani, I love you so much.
I love when the dress transformed.
Yes, it was a beautiful transformer dress.
Really
See, the truth was that I wanted a transformer dress for my wedding. And I told her, I said, there's only one person who can make me a transformer outfit. And it's only Toyi Lawani.
Oh, okay.
Optimus Prime. No, serious. It was only Tiana Place Empire that can make it happen. That's Toyi Lawani. And of course, I reached out to my dear sister. I said, and she was so busy. And how she was able to make out time for me, I'm forever grateful. Because she was like, Nikki, I'm on set, I'm shooting, I'm traveling, this and that. She was like, Nikki, what do you want? How do you want it to look like? I said, I want a jumpsuit underneath the ball gown. So that, because everybody knows Nikki is still the tomboy. And I wanted an outfit that when the whole ceremony is over, let me get back into my trouser mode. And you know, a jumpsuit was just the best idea. Why are you nodding as if you were not there?
I'm not like, I'm in agreement.
Yeah, in agreement.
What should I nod and say? Or should I...
And you know, I was just like, of course,
don't touch me.
Of course, I'll touch you very well. I'll touch you everywhere. So, I knew that a jumpsuit was going to be the best, option for me.
It was really good.
So that I could, after doing all the princessy things, I can take it all off. And of course, we took it all off right there at the reception. So everybody was just like,
really nice.
Like, okay, what's happening? And they just unzipped the ball and just dropped it, and I just stepped out gracefully from the skirt. And of course, I was able to do all my dance and everything in the reception. And thank you so much, Toyi Lawani, Tiana Place Empire, for just bringing my dream wedding dress to life. Thank you so much. And of course, so many great people we just worked with. I know I have to also give a big shout out to our planner and coordinator, who actually took a lot of bullets.
Who is us?
She took
I'm the nice one. I'm the good cop, bad cop.
Oh, I'm the bad girl.
You know that you are the bad
Okay,
cop.
because I'm very detailed. Detailed to the T. Oh, no, down to the couch, the table, the cake stand. I chose everything because I knew what I wanted to see. I knew what I wanted it to look like. Everything. I was like, Dolakbo, that's AO3 events. She's
AO3,
simply
shout out
amazing.
to you,
Shout out
Dolakbo.
to you, Dolakbo. Another thing about, your wedding is working with a planner who will listen to your ideas, who is willing to help you bring your ideas to life. No matter how much I complain, no matter how much I would do this, Dolakbo would take it all. She would take it. She would take it and, of course, help you find what you're looking for. And she would not stop until you are satisfied. And that's one thing I liked about her. And she just helped me to bring my ideas to life. That at the end of the day, of course, we had such a beautiful wedding setup. As in that was just so glorious in every way, from the trad wedding to the white wedding. Thank you so much, Dala.
Thank you.
And those are the things that really matter, of course, whenever you're planning your wedding. You have to ensure that you're working with the right planner, you have your idea or something, because it makes it easier for your planner to work. When you know what you want, so she can actually come up with a mood board, which was what at the end of the day, Dolakpo came up with for me. Okay, a mood board based on what I wanted. I'm also a graphic designer as well. So, of course, when it comes to things like this, I understand the way it works. So it was easy to do that. And everything at the end of the day was just...
It was spectacular.
It was,
really good.
but the truth is that we had some crazy moments, babe.
Oh, yeah.
Actually did have some crazy moments. AG, the printer.
The printer. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know where you
I
find
ain't gonna
this.
give him any kind of publicity right here, but seriously, guys, be very careful out there with the people you work with.
Yeah.
To actually, do your job. The truth is, I do have the regular printers I work with, and due to time and so many other things, I decided to try someone new. To try and print the brochures, the jotters, the access cards, and this guy decided to.
So he printed it. He printed all of them, posted them on his Instagram, hadn't delivered, then he wasn't picking our calls.
Oh yeah. Oh, he even asked me for the balance.
It was
he
like,
actually sent me pictures of the work that
he said,
he had
it's
printed.
done, it's ready.
Done and ready. And
But I'm not gonna send it out until you send the balance. All right, here's your balance. Can we have the work?
And he went
Ghosted.
AWOL.
He
He
just
ghosted us.
ghosted us.
And all of a sudden,
We tried him up
picking
to
up.
3
And
a.m. in the
meanwhile-
morning.
Oh, you forgot to tell them that he was even posting the work
Then
on Instagram.
I did. He posted them on Instagram, then ghosted us.
He was even posting work that he hadn't delivered
hadn't
on
delivered.
Instagram. And we're like, dude, you've not delivered our work. You're posting it on
Lord have
Instagram.
mercy.
You've collected your balance. And this guy literally went AWOL until the morning of the wedding. So you can imagine, we're trying to get dressed on that Saturday morning. And meanwhile, we were busy looking for the printer. My
For the
husband
program.
here, they had to
threaten him with his
that morning.
mopo.
They had to threaten him,
and-
with police and all of that on that Saturday morning before he delivered the items. So the truth is that I've learned my lesson. From now henceforth, I only work with my trusted.
Oh yeah.
I only work with my trusted printers. Should we mention his name so that people will be very
Oh yeah, be
careful?
aware of what's his name.
Lagos Print One, that's his handle
Lagos
on
Print One.
Instagram. Lagos Print One. It's actually important that we mention his name. So
Yeah.
we're not trying to give him publicity, but so that you guys can be beware of him.
Do
Because
not
we now
work with
even
him.
found out that he's actually been blacklisted
Yeah, by the events people.
by vendors, because I
Yeah.
think this is not the first time he has done it before. So please be very careful of Lagos.
So save
Print One.
yourself the heartache.
Yeah. So don't go near him. He's gonna.
Yeah, but on the good side.
Yeah.
I mean, that kept us up until about 3,
Yeah,
4
we're
a.m.
up till 3, 4 a.m. trying to
sort
reach
that
him
out.
and trying to sort it out. We're even trying to work out
That's
his
the
family.
morning of the wedding.
So but why we mention this is that you have to be very, very careful to work with just trusted people that you've used before when it comes to your stationery and things that you need to do for the wedding, so that nobody falls your hand last minute and gives you unnecessary heart attack.
Yeah.
I went through that, and no, rather we went through that, and that is not ever gonna happen ever again.
So the build up to the wedding, from the traditional, even before, we've had to sleep very little, sleep late.
Sleep what? So sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, sleep very little. Sorry, I didn't hear your accent was.
Oh, you didn't understand
Shocking me, so I did not hear you well, sorry.
Yeah. So, but the day itself, it was great. Let's talk about the wedding day itself.
Do you know the funny irony is we both didn't eat
No.
the 2 wedding days
No, yeah.
our energies were on a high that you would think we actually had some
Yeah.
food on both days. I guess I'm someone that generally, whenever I have events, to me the weddings are my own wedding was an event. And normally when I'm doing events, I don't eat. If I'm going to perform, sing a dance, I don't know why, because I like to stay light. I don't want to be heavy. So what I do more is either I take a lot of fluid, glucose drinks and all of that, so that I can stay strong. So which is what I normally do. And everybody was just looking like, this girl hasn't eaten since morning, and she's jumping and dancing. But the truth is, I just do that just to stay strong. I don't know. Please don't be like me, though. If
Stay
you need
strong,
to
my
eat,
sister.
Eat too. Eat too. But seriously, what were your favorite moments? Let's say even from the trad to the white wedding, those 2 different days.
Trad, my favorite moment was when it was over.
Come on.
I mean, no, I had a good time. I mean, the alagas,
Okay,
or like the MCs,
for the traditional wedding.
yeah, your MC stretched out the thing and collected every bit of, even to our teeth.
Now, so then they collect when
Yeah,
they're
but yeah, it was fun. I don't know, what would I say? I don't know. Maybe you may kiss the bride?
Ooh, really?
Yeah, don't touch me like that, please.
No, but the alagas, they stressed him. He and his friends, they took all the money from them because they're like, you're coming to carry me.
I think.
Hello? You're coming to carry the bride.
Cool down now. I think I think it was more of the fact that the program was just stretching.
Yeah, it was quite long.
Yeah, it was long.
We
the traditional was long. We wanted it to be pap.
Especially because we actually had 2 ceremonies that day.
Yeah.
We had the trad and we also had our legal wedding that same day. I was a part, but in the same venue, we decided to do that so that it would be a lot easier for us. So we're already so tired. But I love the fact that, when he and his friends came in, they had to prostrate, to come and beg for my hand in marriage. The way we do it in the Yoruba traditional way, where we come from in Nigeria, it's actually a lot of pomp and pageantry and a lot of
razzmatazz unnecessary.
But it was a lot of fun.
But it was fun. It was fun. It was fun seeing my family there. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, it was.
What was your favorite part?
I really love that part. Of course, where I had to dance in. Of course, Nikki loves anytime she has to dance in. When I had to dance in, and of course when he had to carry me.
Oh, carry me.
That time when they told you to carry me, and of course when my mom had to pray for me, where they said we should put ourselves chest to chest, so my mother could pray for me. I love that moment too, and that was from our traditional wedding, by the way.
And the wedding.
Then of course the wedding, the white wedding. Of course the service itself. Oh wow!
Pastor Chintok preached.
Preacher, Pastor Chintok.
Reemergence. That was the word.
Pastor Chintok in Ishaku actually.
Shout out to Pastor Chintok and Pastor Sarah. We love you. Thank you so much. They showed up and showed out.
They showed up and showed out. Of course, much love to Pastor Chris Delvan.
Chris Delvan.
He couldn't make it. And of course, he asked Pastor Chintok Ishaku to actually step in.
It was wonderful.
And it was just a beautiful, beautiful moment. The word for us was reemergence.
Yeah.
What tripped me the most was that everybody that was at our wedding that day actually went home with
that word.
I didn't even tell you, one of my aunties, I was actually shocked. When I posted on Facebook a few days ago, she actually wrote on it, she just wrote reemergence. One of my aunties. The truth is that I just didn't know that it would stick like that in the minds of family. Because sometimes, when pastors give you a word, you think it's just for us.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the word was
and also,
for
you
everyone.
think people don't really listen to the message on a wedding day?
Yeah.
Like, escape, let's get to it,
But people listened, and everyone said the word actually was for them in different dimensions. We had our siblings, we had our aunties and uncles, and people telling us that, the word really touched them. And it just showed that we're just so happy that God decided to even use our wedding as a channel of to speak to people, to encourage the hearts of people, which means a lot to us
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And God encouraged us to remind us that indeed we are re-emerging, that it seemed like, when you've been put back for a bit and it's time for you've seemingly been in hiding, maybe because of things that happened to you, and God is using that period to actually work on you. And all of a sudden, it's time to bring you back out from the shadows, back into the light. So you're re-emerging, and that is what God has spoken for us. And we see that's the same for you guys out there. Like, this is your season.
No matter
of
how
re-emergence.
many setbacks you've had, this is your time to re-emerge.
Yeah.
And one amazing thing that I've realized also is that God has rewind back to just before I came to Lagos. Some of our close, tight-knit friends put together a gratitude lounge. We had Shubi, we had Timmy, we had Ayobolami, and you were in Nigeria, so you joined us on Zoom. We had Mobolaji, and those are our core.
Yeah.
And we worshipped and the word of prophecy came out. And if you take that word of prophecy, take what we've been hearing, what Pastor Chris Delvin has said to us, take what Pastor Chimtok said on that day, then now take what Pastor Paul said, which we'll get to later when we met with him. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was so obvious that God just kept sending us signals to say, look, I'm with you, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Just to remind you, just to remind you, I'm with you, and you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm with you, I'm about to do something crazy with you. Everything just tied up.
It was just mind-blowing because it also reminded us of the fact that we decided to just lay everything at God's feet concerning our love, concerning our union.
Yeah.
We placed it at God's feet in the sense that God, use us, use our love. We've decided to follow you. We've decided to be together, but we don't want to just be together for our sake, but for you. What do you want to do with us? What do you want to do through us? And of course, that is very important, especially to everyone out there who's planning to get married soon. That let that be the basis of your union. Yes, be in love with each other. Yes, be attracted to each other. Those things are key things as well. But let the basic foundation be what's the purpose of your being together, and laying it at God's feet. Like, God, we love each other, we're attracted to each other, but Lord, at the same time, we just say, take us.
Take it. Yeah, that's it.
Take us and use
That's
us.
it.
And that's what we decided to do. And God kept speaking from different places. And, from the wedding ceremony itself, the message, then when we went to see, of course, our spiritual parents, to Pastor Paul and Pastor Ifeanyi Adefarasin on Sunday. And, Pastor Paul, the word again was like, the two of us were almost jumping out of our seats.
Whoa.
And the word for us again was that God is just putting everything together for us, as in like we're living that exponential life. Like, it's time for us to just move fast. Like,
and it also reminds me of when Pastor Shola prayed for me, when Pastor Shola Folalade of Liberty Church London, when I was about to leave. And everything just I'm like, God.
All our pastors.
I just said to people, you're just reminding us with the people we respect and people we honor, just to let us know that I got you.
Yeah, all our pastors were just speaking the same word. Everything was just linking and clicking for us, and it just encouraged our hearts, and put us in that fire mode. That aside from all the celebration, with our friends and family, we had fun. At the same time, we also had that spiritual, baking and everything in place. That spiritual cake and everything that's been put in place for us to just eat and enjoy and just rest in the bosom of the Lord.
Which
is what we're just doing in this season. And of course,
finally the reception.
I was about to go there. I didn't know it was good.
I didn't know.
Spirit.
Yes.
And of course, we say a big shout out to our friends and family that came out.
Shout out to my best man, Jeffrey Ifinho Jayola. He stood by me all through. Man was up in there.
Yes.
He was my driver. He was my PA. He was my errand boy. He was my backbone. Shout out to you, Jeff. Thank you. We the reception was great.
Yes.
We had our people coming in time. The party was. Shout out to our able MC, Jetty. Jetty came all the way from America to MC and to support us. I was thrilled. Shout out to Jetty.
Jetty, you are an amazing brother. An
Yeah.
amazing bestie. I know you say you've handed me over, like he always jokingly says. But seriously, Jetty came over. We had amazing friends and family.
Yeah, everybody showed up.
That showed up from the UK,
from Ireland.
And of course, my friends, Yomi Thomas, that came all the way from UK.
Yeah, we have friends from all the way.
Faye. You know, Faye came also.
We had Faye. We had Ayobami. We had people.
A lot of people actually came, and we were so touched. Friends that gave up their time and everything. My girls, my bridesmaids, you guys did everything to be there. Took your times off work, left your families, your children, your babies. I just want to say I love you so much. Thank you so much for being there.
And then we had a concert. We had a party.
We had a party.
It was good. It was good.
We had
it was good.
Time.
We had performances. We just played around.
Our celeb friends that showed up. Banky W, Adesua, Samuel Poso, Annie, Kofi,
MC
Abe, Jeff. I'm trying to remember.
Jeff, Tim Godfrey, Mike Abdul. It's good to see Mike Abdul.
Goodness. See, there were so many. At the point, I was like,
Joseph was good to see.
Chinonso, everybody. I didn't miss people that day because people were coming and going. All our pastors that showed up to support us that day. Pastor Ifeanyi
was there. We actually did have a great time.
Pastor Goke, Pastor Kola, Oladumoye. People actually came up. Pastor Joe. See, if we try to
call everybody that was there.
I'm just saying that if we
call everybody.
I was about to say if we try to start calling everybody, but
it was great. It was intimate. It was fun. Clever and I performed for the first time in Win.
We just put on the top MCs.
Yeah, we just put on the spot. It was good. So basically, what we did was we had a good time.
Yeah,
that's what we wanted to do. We had a good time. It's very pertinent. It's very important that we're not sitting down and thinking, "Who's that one? Oh, do you know that person? Is he a family? No, I don't know."
We didn't want to wait when we don't know who's sitting.
We knew everyone.
What?
We knew everyone. And then after that, people left. We had a great time sitting down, having chat with Adelauye, your cousin, and Samuel Pozu, and
family member in the house.
And we just talked, and it was just like we were just hanging out. Because bada bing, bada boom, we were done. I think Flo Rocka, Lala and Chef Freggs came towards the end, but we just sat down and just had a good time, talked, and I think for me that made it so much fun.
Yes, of course. DJ A-Cube waits now.
Well,
DJ A-Cube now.
Yeah, and Chigol did stay for the reception, but I saw at the ceremony in the morning. It was really good to see her.
We love you. Thank you so much for showing up. And DJ A-Cube actually just gave us the sounds that killed it that day. We rocked. See, we saw our friends rocking like they had not rocked in a very long time. We saw our family members rocking like they were. A lot of them were like everyone just said they had fun.
Our moms were.
Our moms do. Oh yes, our moms.
So what are we talking about? We're just giving you guys a rundown, saying that at the end of the day, first of all, it was spiritual. God was so in it, and then we had a good time, and now we're married, innit?
Now we're married, innit? Yes.
Yeah. So that was the rundown of the.
Yeah, we just wanted to let you guys know that at the end of the day, it actually takes a village.
Yeah.
It actually takes a village, even though it was our wedding.
It could even be computer village. But it is a village.
No, it takes a village. It was our wedding quite all right, but we couldn't have done it without our family.
Shout out to my sister. Buki, shout out to you.
Shout out to my mom, because my mom literally went to the market with me to buy everything.
Well, my sister, Buki, went to the market with herself. Alone. To buy the load of the yawo.
Yes. So that's why we said it takes a village, because even my sister-in-law too. A lot of people, everybody just stepped in. My brother, X-Blaze. X-Blaze was doubling as
his brother photo.
Bride's brother and photographer that day as well. And the truth is, we just want to say a very big thank you to everyone. We couldn't have done it without you. Sahils, yes, the videographer as well.
Yeah.
You know, he actually came on time.
And Pro Techniques, shout out to you.
There's just so many people we want to just say thank you to. But we're really, really grateful. You know, that you guys took out time. My aunt, Auntie Rita, who has also cooked the food for us at the track. She's a caterer, but she decided to take no cost, no charge. She didn't charge us for that and just did the food for us for free, and that was simply amazing. You know, the truth is that people really came forward and said, what could they do? Friends sent in money, friends sent in help. People that have been...
We're still collecting. Link in the bio or something.
Our wedding registry.
It's still going on.
But
We'll still keep it for a bit.
We've been receiving your gifts already in the UK.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for, you know, buying us gifts off our wedding registry. For people that have been sending us donations. I don't call them donations, sorry, wedding gifts, cash gifts.
Yes, and if you are still led, please do the needful. We
just thank you because you guys actually helped us to make this dream wedding of ours come to pass. We're grateful, we're thankful, and like I said earlier on, it takes a village. We couldn't have done it without even you, our online family. You were there cheering us on. As you see the pictures,
support was so great.
As you see the videos, you're liking, you're commenting, you're praying for us. We love you guys. You're simply amazing. Thank you so much. And it's just our own little way of sharing, you know, what our wedding was like for us. And the truth is that we're still trying to rest. But everybody wants a piece of my husband while he's still around. So it's been a lot. And we're just doing the best that we can to ensure that we just keep everything running, even while we're still trying to take some rest. But at the same time, we know we cannot leave you guys hanging.
So we had to come do a quick one.
Yes, we have to keep the show running. And that's why we had to come do this quick one and let you guys know, how the wedding went and all of that. And we just want to say thank you guys. So yes, meet the Snatchas.
Yes. So we are officially married. Thank you very much for your love.
Adeola. Adeola. 1, 2, 3, Adeola.
Yeah.
Like we do in our house with the kids.
All right. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us today as we recapped our wedding.
Yes, and we just want to let you know that we have amazing topics still coming on. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Meet the Snatchas. If you haven't, follow us on Instagram, Meet the Snatchas. You can follow us individually as well. So Snatcher, Nikki Laoye. And of course, if you have anything you want to, send to us, comments, questions, meetthesnatchas@gmail.com. Well, like we also said at the beginning of this show, we just wanted to give you a little hint or hindsight to the things that you need to look out for when you're planning your wedding. Know your vendors, work with trusted vendors, make sure you have a plan, a design, a mood board of what you want your wedding to be like. At the end of the day, it will determine the people you will decide to work with, the kind of vendors, and of course your budget is very important as well. And of course, whenever you have the chance to get some discounts or get some support or freebies, make sure you appreciate the people that decide to support you and are there for you, of course, throughout your whole wedding process.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
And we'll catch you on the next episode of the Meet the Snatchas
podcast. See you later.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Sayonara.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Meet the Snatchas podcast.
We hope it was an inspiring one for you today. And you know what? We look forward to hearing from you. You can actually send us your questions and comments via email, meetthesnatchas@gmail.com. Keep following us on all our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done that yet. We look forward to catching up with you on the next episode of the
Meet the Snatchas podcast. And until next time, stay blessed.
Bye, guys.